Yo yo, hello, hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? And today, today we're gonna be playing more Wavetale and also the first of the new year and Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you guys had a good start and had a great time before New Year's and New Year's around. So yeah, 2023. What a year it's gonna be, huh? Well, a lot of new games coming out, a lot of news coming as well. Maybe something better happens this time around, so we'll see. A lot of anime as well, I think. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, hopefully. Right. So, and today, Wavetale. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't even know if we can finish it today. We went massive last time, so on the story progression. So we'll see, though. We'll see how that goes. So yeah. Alright. Let's see. So before we jump into Wavetale, let's do some news as always, right? See, what I might have missed over the weekend, even though I don't think that gonna be missing something, but hey, you never know, you never know. Alright, so anime news check. Let's see. Um, there aren't many. Okay, there aren't no news. There aren't any news. Yeah. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing. So it's Studio Madhouse 50th anniversary. I mean, okay, cool. Yeah, nothing. Gaming news. Let's see. Desktop GPU size to 20 yellow. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. With the 30s and 40s, and then inflation and all, and the scalpers. Yeah, I don't even know when the price is gonna be down anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, people are gonna be holding on to their cards till I don't know, till they're ice cold and outdated. Probably it would make the best sense also. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean, 22 has a lot of launchers. Like everywhere was launching launchers. It's like, bro, what is this? It's the same time when we had so many different browsers popping up. Like what? 15 years ago, so many browsers pop up and you're like, what kind of browser am I gonna use? Am I gonna use Firefox? Am I gonna use Chrome? Am I gonna use Opera? Am I gonna Safari? Am I gonna this and that? It's like, bro, pick one and go with it. Yeah, because it doesn't matter which you do. So yeah, it makes sense also to have a launcher because it goes towards your own company's site and all that. Traffic and this and that. So yeah. So let's hope, that's why I'm still sticking with Steam, and of course EGS I have it, right, for picking up the free games, but still better than any other launcher probably. So yeah. What else? Anything else? Atlas Steel Server unannounced titles, year 2023. Yeah, I mean Atlas better bring, they better bring more games to fucking Steam and everything to PC, right? It's like people want to see more Atlas games. They want to see more Persona. Shin Megami Tensei would also be cool, but I think it only stayed on the Nintendo consoles. I think. Hideaki Itsuno. Yep. Dragon's Dogma development is still going well, so cannot wait for that. It's gonna be probably a while. You know, still saw some videos of Devil May Cry 5, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty awesome game, you know. Devil May Cry, it's still one of my favorite franchises. You know, with Dante, Virgil, Nero, and everyone, you know. So yeah, Dragon Saga 2, and then probably, well, maybe in the future we get more Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry is like one of those games where it's like, yes, it's you just playing, you're cool, the combat is amazing, like everything's sick. So yeah, yep, it's gonna be a while before we see more story about Devil May Cry. All right, let's jump into Wavetale. Wavetale. Let's turn down the music. I think I have to turn the game up a little bit. Doesn't turn into a hot mess of not hearing anything. So let's see. The sound is good, but it takes a little bit. Start up. Oh, let's smaller. All right. Audio, everything's already at 100. Let's put this down to 88. Continue, yeah, continue. I actually don't know how far we are. I think we were like hunting pirates or something. So that's the last thing I remember doing. And well, it's gonna be interesting. See how we do. See how we do. I think the first loading game I think takes the longest for some reason. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. But yeah, this year, I mean, I have a lot of games planned that I want to play, like Hades. Maybe, you know, some other games, but Hades is definitely one of those games that I really want to do, because essentially, what it comes down to is, it's a definitely game that is called Hades 2 that we will see this year. So I want to get through Hades.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I live at the Night Orchard.
Old Botanical Garden, eh? Did some work there with my dad. Watering systems, mostly. Boy, the man in charge of the garden sure knew a lot about plants.
Are you talking about John Skagerrak?
That's the one. How did you... Oh my! You're that little blue-haired squirt who always got pricked by the rose thorns. You're Iris, Sigrid.
You knew my mom?
I did. Thought she was a self-centered little brat.
Oh.
I wonder how old he is.
There's more to that story. I'll get to it once I'm done greasing the engine.
You're greasing up the engine, buddy. What are we supposed to do? Actually get back into controls again. Alright. Oh. I know the FOE in this game is weird. Like a fish eye kind of thing. Kind of deal. I don't know what it is. Having the edges rounded up and everything. Pink hair. Nah, I don't want to change anything, as I always say, right? It's like, I want to keep everything as is. Maybe we could put this on, but I feel like, you know, the outfit that we have on right now, you know, always sticking with it. Sure, we could put something different on, but to be honest, I feel like, you know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Ooh, alright. Not Halloween though, but you know. But yeah, I always like to keep it, you know, keep it canon. It's good and all, but you see, it will break immersion, right? It will break immersion from what the game was. Like the hair colors, like what? All over the place. But yeah, it's pretty cool having these hairstyles and everything, outfits. Alright. So what are we supposed to do? Free the rest of Peppy's fleet. Alright, well, let's get to it. Wait a minute. Okay, I have to get used to the controls again. But yeah, I feel like we can finish this game up today. I don't know how long it is, but we definitely made big progress. So yeah, the goal in this game for me is essentially doing the main story. You know, I noticed early that as much as I want to do the side stuff, and the side stuff is not really as interesting because it doesn't really do much. So I'd rather, you know, do the main quests. I enjoyed it, you know, I still enjoyed it. Trying to do some of the story stuff. Of course, you know, if you come across certain items, we will pick it up. So, you never know what you're gonna run into, right? Oh, yellow. Thank you, Mother Walker.
Hunky dory.
So, that story about my mom?
Oh, right. I met her during my activist years when we campaigned together.
What did you campaign
For the dandelion to be shut down. The workers told some worrying stories, my mom included. About how they were treated. About the side effects of the spark extraction. But people didn't listen, so we tried to make them.
Did it work?
What do you think?
No, it did not work.
Better get back to this. Talk later.
I got straight up kidnapped, okay? Okay. Let me move my girl of Holy a bit to the top. Wondering why everything's moving? Well, that's because my mask. Alright. Alright. You go over there. Kind of interesting how this game develops. Maybe we see the mother at the end. You know what happened to the father. Is the father actually still there? You know, I'm not even gonna ask what kind of black magic lets you do that. I'm just happy that you found us.
You mentioned you didn't like Mom?
That's right. I wrote her off as a privileged rascal looking for attention. Your grandmother was a higher up at the Dandelion after all. But with time, I had to admit to myself that she just cared. It's a hard thing to do to change your mind about someone. I'm glad I was brave enough to do it. She became one of my closest friends.
I'm glad to hear she had that. Friends.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if Sigrid has friends. Like maybe some adults, but we haven't seen any kind of, you know, people around her. That's a grandmother. Of course, it's like a post-apocalyptic thing that happened, massive, and then we haven't heard anything. Oh, anything else, right? Alright, let's get this done as well. Okay, before we activate that, ship or free the people. And let's get this. Okay, bro. You're supposed to just hit that thing and you should be fine. Huh. How did I do it once?
Another one incoming.
I'm ready. Come join us as soon as you have enough sparks, will you?
I have enough sparks. Oh, wait, I don't have enough sparks. I was like, yeah, I already have enough, right? No, I don't. I don't have enough sparks. But yeah, I talked about before, you know, it would be pretty cool to have a game. You know, this game is actually really awesome. You know, it's I think a small indie game. Okay. I think it is, right? But in general, you know, it's like this type of game is, you know, pretty cool. You know, it's pretty simple, but also pretty solid all around. I do know what I activated. But overall, I would also say that, you know, if you like improve on everything, you know. would actually be an amazing game that you could play for a long time if you improve all the other parts, right? Like it doesn't really need. Like it doesn't really need any of the, you know, craziness. I think if they like it, let's say improve on, yeah, improve on all the, you know, aspects of the game, you know, I think it would be actually pretty amazing. Like make more story in a world like this. Like put more importance of the world instead of, you know, sure you have small characters here and there, but they more feel like they're, you know, just random, not really worth your time. So it's a kind of, you know, out, you know, it's like not really as important as the main character, like enrich Sigrid's character, or Sigrid. I always try to call it Ingrid. I don't know why. But yeah, and her grandmother. Maybe there's some, you know, stories that I might have missed, you know. So maybe I'm just a weird person who just says it but never checked it out completely. But you know, still an awesome game though. Still but has a lot of improvement that you can go through, so it's not like the end of the world, right? Maybe, you know, to bring out the second game like that, maybe make more improvement. At the same time, this game, you know, was more like from the side, you know, you didn't see much marketing for it. I just, you know, want to check it out. It's like what I see. It's also not, well, not over too hard of a game, you know, it's pretty simple. Of course, I'm kind of guy who likes to have at least hard games that are kind of, you know, challenging, but I would still say that it's worth it. Even if it's, you know, the easiest of easy, right? What I think a good improvement is essentially, you know, the camera. Like, I don't know what is the FOV, it has some kind of fish eye-ness, you know, it looks like you something like a bowl. Like everything, you know, looks like you're kind of in a bowl. Keep on turning the camera around. Or like a magnifying glass. So maybe if they, you know, just remove that part, it would be better. Well.
And that's all of them.
Nice work. And Sigrid, I'm sorry about whatever happened to Iris. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Peppy. And thanks for sharing your story.
Happy to, kiddo.
Alright. Alright. Let's get back to it. Build a spark in the tank. Tank up the spark. Yeah. The spark, I mean, you know, the currency that we are just, you know, getting up, like, as much as I like it, you know, it's just only outfits. It would be cool if the game had like upgrades, you know, for weapons, or let's say for the net that we use, right? It's like an overall net or you know, that you can unlock activities instead of, you know, just having it simply just given to you, right? Okay, I didn't make a mistake here. Nah, thankfully I did not. But yeah, I think it would have been pretty good if they had, you know, progression. Maybe it's just, you know, just having a simple game, you know, just have everything already unlocked from the get-go, just enjoy the story and good to go. That's, I think it's also fine. But I would say it makes it more fun, you know. But that's only my opinion, right? Okay, let's go over there. I don't know why I was going for that part, but alright. Alright. Alright, so what kind of area do we have right now? I mean, it's a new area, but for some reason never came here before, so it's like, why the hell not, right? Those are the three. There are the three. And then after discussing Mr. Skagerrak, we both agreed to that our main focus should be to find the spark reactor. With all the spark energy we gathered, it seems we are all ready to go. No? Yes, you're ready to go. Body Captain.
Yeah.
At your service, miss. Wait, miss?
Oh.
Yeah, drop the niceties. Niceties. Let's move along and go grab what we need. I'll probably just do that.
That's so cool! Can I try?
She's not so fond of strangers, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I mean, newcomers rarely mean anything good around here.
They don't?
No one from the outside ever gave a dab about the Hill Crew. Only came around when they needed us.
You mean, like us?
Yeah, I guess. But who gave something back? Chasing off that snake. After the war, people who used to make us work for peanuts at the Dandelion just came pouring in. But this time, they didn't even have peanuts to offer. So we turned them down. Decided to keep to ourselves. It made them real bad.
Wait, this must have been way before you were born.
Well, unlike all the hill folks who fought in the war, stories don't die.
If it's true what you're saying, then yeah, it makes sense. Goddamn ship is too fast.
Watch out!
Hey yo, I'm moving forward, alright? I got you, boys. I got you. Oh, don't overrun me. Else it will gonna be the end of me. No one to deal with that, right? Even though I'm the hope of all of this, right? No one else is gonna be doing anything here besides me. Maybe Grandma, but you know, you never know about Grandma. The range of the pole is also pretty insane. Oh, everything's dark.
What's with all the rocks over there?
That, my friend, is the Needle Prick Memorial. A small token of gratitude to those who fought against the Dirty Paws and didn't make it back.
Oh, who built it?
Don't know. Maybe one person. Maybe 100. One day it was just there, and people kept adding to it. At least until this area got too gloomed up to be safe. It's mostly stones and scrap parts from the area, but they're placed with love.
Grandma? Is this where Grandpa died? Granny?
We used to go to the pine forest here before the war, you know. Every fall, me and John, to pick chanterelles. I always made him cover his eyes for the last part of the way. It was my secret mushroom place, you see, and he wasn't very good at keeping secrets. He would have slipped and told someone if they asked, I'm sure of it. And now, he sleeps here, on a bed of chanterelles.
Such unnecessary evil. We can't let this happen again.
Damn. It's kind of sad already. Grandpa. Grandpa right there.
All right. Let's hope this works.
And got the lasers. Oh, let's see if we can fix this area. It's actually pretty funny if we would.
This place gives me the chills.
It does that to you.
The good kind, not the bad
This is where
kind.
the final battle against the Dirty Paws took place. He paid a heavy price, but we finally took them down.
Did you put in the work, my guy?
Here we go again.
Where? Wait. Was there always 5 ships? Oh, well, only 3. Well, maybe Grandma's the 4th. That thing doesn't want to let me on it.
Yeah, he would know where we could find a spark reactor. One of those wrecks gotta have one in working condition.
He's not gonna like this. Not fond of visits, that man. Especially not impromptu ones.
I brought a box of his favorite tea leaves. Hopefully enough for the trade.
What Trevold said about the dirty paws, about the whistlers. I've never even heard that name. Who are they?
The wizard. At least not a wizard, but alright. Where? Alright. Like abandoned well, not really abandoned ships, more like sunken ships. I could also run maybe there are also whales here, you know. You never know what it might be.
Oh, no.
We need to get that poor sod out of there.
Rufus. Puppy, why are you here? What's with the crowd? The gloom. Wave overran all Strandville. We needed reinforcements. And now we need stuff. I need you. Here you have a spark reactor. You can't come into my home and just demand things. What tea leaves? Tea leaves? Well, there should still be a working reactor in this ship here. Need to clean this place up if you're gonna have to shot at getting up there. Well, still get to it. Okay, alright. Alright, Grandma. The slave will do the work. I'm gonna clean up this place, alright? I'm gonna be the clean upper. I'm gonna do the cleaning crew. Let's take that first, and then do this. Alright. Oh. Okay. I believe I fell down here. I have to see if I can get a straight jump. I literally fell down in the worst place possible. Oh. The wall. Okay. Swinging around. Dude, I almost jumped on it. No jumping. Alright, let's get that one over here. I didn't really clean up that good, huh? Dude, camera, please. I try to look where I'm at. Anything else I might have missed? I don't think so. Alright. But who wants some, huh? Okay, I don't know why certain moves don't work at all. Oh, I didn't see that one. Alright. Also, the enemies are pretty easy, right? I mean, that's pretty straightforward, you know. You hit them, knock them back. Whoever that is, I have no idea. Maybe the actual captain of this whole ship. Maybe we will see a ghost. Okay, we have to probably get up there somehow. Wow, double jump, huh? The ball. Now what the point of the ball was, but we'll see. We'll see what a ball. Alright, that's what we needed, let's get going. Before you leave, could Water Girl go my generator as well? I prefer to have my radio working tonight. I'll do that. Go ahead, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll make it real quick, alright? You better pay me good. I'm not here for cheap. Okay, what am I doing? I think we have to go that way. Okay, might have missed something there, but to be honest, I don't care to go back. Because I don't really use any of the currency stuff, so it's like whatever. Alright, one done. Go to the next one. Actually, no idea which one is closer. I think this one on the side over here. Alright. What else? Where do we go from here? Go there? No. Can see the blinking part. Okay, I guess. I blocked all the damage. Alright. Definitely blocked the jump down. Alright, one more! Then we should be good. I want to know what's gonna happen as soon as we are done with this whole thing. I feel like something major, might be here. Because I know where that, the shadow that, always follows us coming from, and why it came here. And for what reason, maybe it came to us to get help. That could also be one of the reasons. You never know. This face is always so funny. Like, huh? What is that face? What? Everything's fine. Get eaten. What's the screen? Flowers? Or grass? Plants?
What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
The Striders! I couldn't hold them back. And then the Dirty Paws showed up.
The Whistlers.
Yeah, the Whistlers. Anyway, I was sure they would kill me. But they didn't. Actually, I think they tried to...
Help you?
Yeah.
You know, all those stories you've been fed are not to be trusted.
How do you know?
But he's been out here for a long time.
Because I am one of those dirty paws you're also afraid of.
Damn.
Although I prefer to be called by our rightful name. Care for a cup? That beloved dandelion of yours spat its poison into the sea. Eventually, it reached our lands. Big, nasty blobs that crawled onto our fields and destroyed our crops. We sent message after message to make you understand the damage you were causing, but you wouldn't listen. So eventually, we took matters into our own hands.
What did you do?
We realized we had to stop the gloom ourselves by sabotaging the dandelion's main conduit. Our boat got hit just after midnight. 3 of us were killed immediately, and 1 lived long enough to say his prayers. I was crying like a babe, but having no wound severe enough to stop me, I kept going. Just before dawn, I reached my target. It was all up to me now. Our scientists had devised a fluid that was meant to drip into the heart of the dandelion and stop the machinery from running. Our mission was to pump it into one of the central vents, and that's what I did. I pumped the fluid in, plugged the vent, and I left. I didn't look back at first. The only thing I could think of was getting away. But then, when I turned my head, the entire thing had turned into a monster. Gloom shooting out like fountains of black saliva. I remember thinking of 100-armed octopuses and giant spiders, mythological creatures from my childhood stories. Then came a deafening thunder.
We're
The
definitely
whole
fighting
thing started to
worms, eh?
burst. Well, I guess you know the rest.
The ground cracked, the ocean roared, and Strandville was lost in the deep.
After what I caused, I couldn't bear to face anyone. So I settled here.
Oh.
How did you survive the explosion?
All I know is that I passed out. When I woke up, the sea was calm. But the city was gone. And the people. All we wanted was to put an end to our misery. You understand? I followed the instructions, but it didn't work out. It didn't... Sweet mother of sparks, I should have died with the others.
You tried to save your people. You didn't know this would happen.
You're very kind. Just like your mother.
My mother?
She was my friend, the bravest person I ever met. She listened to us, even after the flood. She believed me when I told her that we never meant any harm. She even wanted to help me put things right, so we set out to try and fix the damage I'd caused. But we never... She never... She was investigating methods to change the behavior of the gloom. One day she came to my hideout looking for clues, as she put it. I told her to get lost. She wasn't easily scared. Like mother, like kid, I guess. She had been breeding flowers, you see. Some kind of modified version of the night weaver. An herb we grow back home. She had learned that its roots could bind the gloom back into the weave rock and stop it from spreading. She wanted me to take her to the pipe that started the rupture. Her idea was to pour some spark-induced night weaver seeds into the central vent and turn the dandelion into a sort of mending machine. Don't ask me about the science. That was her forte.
So you went back there.
Yes, child. She even made us go inside. She said it was crucial. I refused at first, but your mother was a very convincing woman. And I know you won't believe me when I tell you this, but it was as though the gloom felt threatened by us. Your mother fought for her life. I lost my right leg trying to save her, and I'd gladly give my left too, if that could bring her back. Since then, the gloom has kept spreading, like the plague it is.
Is there nothing left to do?
The airship manages to fight it off to some extent, using spores from the Night Weaver. But we have nowhere near what would be needed to fight it off forever.
What about this?
By all sparks, where did you get that? We have to get you to the airship. You have to show them!
The airship! They're gonna shoot it down!
What? Who?
That machine Cassius was talking about. It's a spark weapon to shoot down the Whistler's barge.
Oh, those fools! May the gloom drown them! Curse all of them and their trigger-happy fingers! They're nothing but a bunch of short-sighted idiots! You must stop them, do you understand? Do whatever it takes to keep those morons from firing. Then you have to find Moira. Just follow the barge.
Moira?
The Whistler's leader. She's the only one who can make use of that seed. Now go!
Alright, I'm running. Let's go, let's stop these fools. Olmec understands, right? Like, she would, you know, definitely believe those tales and stories that we were told in the, you could say village kind of thing, right?
Grandma, I need to talk to you.
Quite busy here. What's the matter?
Grandma, listen to me. Don't fire.
What? Where are you? What's taking you so long?
Well, I got caught up in the fog, and then the Paw ship came flying, and I thought I was gonna die, but Granny, they saved me. They sprayed something, and then there were flowers everywhere, and Rufus said that...
That bum at Needleprick? Siggy, I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and come home.
Promise you won't do anything more until I'm there.
You're breaking up. Just vamoose on back now, will ya?
Granny?
Oh god. These fools! About to ruin it all! Like, did we actually dive deep into the mud? Probably did. Nothing at the top. We're just gonna keep continuing. Kinda weird, you know? Like, we're going to the top, it's like, huh, we don't see anything new. Okay. West, there's nothing there, huh? Nothing to explore. Let me just restart it. I already found something. There it is. That's the one. Actually, let's go here real quick. Maybe we find something. But interesting to see how her mother looks. Or looked like. Also pretty cool to see. Yep, gotta keep going. I was expecting, you know, something like a new outfit because of what we've seen her mother wear, so... Well, we'll see. Could say her mother was a researcher. That gotta be right. Something, you know, around that part. We tried to save everyone from the gloom. At the dandelions. Even kind of weird that dandelions are the troublemakers here. How far did they go, man? Night Orchard. I think that's where we need to go, right? But isn't that where we were in the beginning? Wait a second. Yes, I'm going the right direction. I was like, where the hell am I going? Yeah, I got lucky so much. Because I forgot where I needed to go. I just followed the road.
Blowtorch, please. Now, what's taking that girl so long? She knows I'm not fond of waiting.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, Sigrid. Nice to see that you made it back safely.
The paws don't control the gloom. They make it flower.
Huh. Make it flower? What are you rambling on about?
Grandma, I know what happened to Mom. She died trying to save us.
The paws?
No, you don't understand. She and Rufus wanted to stop the gloom from spreading. They tried to make it into the dandelion, but the gloom got her. He tried to save her, but...
You have a kind heart, Siggy. But you must stop believing everything people tell you. You are just like your mother in that respect. And if you think I'll let us all meet our maker because of the words of some driveling bum, you are gravely mistaken.
But he...
Even if he was telling the truth, your mother wouldn't have been in any danger if she had kept away from him in the first place.
What gives you the right to always judge people like that? They were trying to save us!
Sigrid. We all understand you're upset.
No, get the hell out of here with that.
Stress would get the better of anyone. And you're just a kid. No wonder you've lost your head. Now, why don't you go have a lie down and let us take care of things?
Don't touch me!
Manners, young lady. I only want to help.
You want to destroy! That's what you want! That's what all of you want! Gloom you!
Shrimps? Shrimpy!
Oh, shit.
Well, you know how teenagers are, Doris. I wasn't all that easy myself, was I? Leave her. She just needs to walk it off. And we have very important things to attend to.
You've watched him ruin everything. Oh! Turn to the lighthouse. Are we making our own path? Are we following the other side?
Sigrid, where are you at?
Sigrid, it's Cassius. Answer us. We're getting ready to fire.
Fire at the barge and you fire at me.
Tell me you're joking. Have you lost your wits? You crazy, stubborn, disobedient... Nobody does anything until I give the order. Is that clear? Stay where you are, Sigrid. I'm coming to get you.
Huh. Nice job, Grandma. I'm just proving a point here. What I notice also is like, I wish the game was, you know, had a bit more things to do. Like, sure, we are like following this ship, right?
Sigrid,
But it feels like, you know,
I'm on my way.
Yes.
Where are you? What's your location?
I'm right by this island. The barge is just above it, and it's... Grandma, there are flowers here. I think I see apples.
No. No, that's not possible. Are you sure?
It's just like the stories you told me. I never thought
Sigrid, my dear, you
You are brave. I give you that. But we simply cannot conform our actions to a child's foolish whims. I am in your debt for helping us come such a long way. But now, it's time to finish what we've started. I am truly sorry, child.
No, don't shoot!
I have to, Sigrid. It is my duty to
No, it's not your duty, you dumb fuck.
This, and I will not be stopped. The best you can do is try and save yourself.
This guy. Trying to ruin it all. Just because he thinks he's right. Watch him destroy it all and then, oh no. It's all my fault. You didn't stop me, you wouldn't come down this way. Okay, brother. Anyone will believe that.
Hey! Down here! Look at me! Oh, please look at me!
Oh my god, bro. These idiots. Actual idiots.
Three, 4, 5. Oh, thank the sparks you're all here. Plus 1 extra, it seems. Are you a Stranvillian?
I am, but I didn't want this. This wasn't the plan. I tried to stop them.
Oh, so this is how it ends. Stranville, destroying everything for good.
Are you Moira? I was told to come see you. I want to put things right.
There's nothing you can do, girl. Take my advice and go home while it still exists. A Night Weaver seed? But it's so big.
It's been modified. My mother invented the technique. I was told you may know how to use it.
Well, if it has all the right qualities. But if there's only one, I don't think we can—
If you touch her, you're dead! You hear me? Take your dirty paws off my girl!
Who is that?
Put that away, Grandma!
I'm not letting them have you too! I have to—
The only thing you have to do right now is shut up for a while.
Sigrid,
I tried to tell you before. You wouldn't listen then, but you will listen now. To me and to Moira.
Moira? The Moira?
The very same. And on that ship was our last chance to keep the gloom away until your granddaughter came along.
Sigrid? How is she involved in all this? She shouldn't—
We're using a plant called Nightweaver. Its roots have the ability to tie down gloom. We've been shooting out spores from our airship day and night since that great wave came, but it barely kept the gloom from taking over. And now some geniuses decided to shoot that very ship down.
You're blaming us for trying to defend ourselves?
You literally shut it down.
Attacked us! You declared war on us!
You think we wanted war? You gave us no choice.
Well, why didn't you just talk to us about—
There's no point in talking if no one will listen. We tried talking to you, both before and after the war. We tried sending messages. We tried sending messengers, and you repeatedly chose not to listen. too high up on your pedestals with your riches to care about anyone below you. You ripped up the ground we walk on with your cursed drills and sent your own city into the deep.
Well, it takes two to tango, my late husband always said. You blew up the dandelion. Before that, the city was...
I'm sure there was a time for talking, but that time is not now. You're not gonna fight the gloom off by quarreling. Mom used to have this. Did you know that? It's a seed from the Nightweaver. Moira says we might be able to use it.
Iris? Why did she have
There's no time to explain. Right now, you just have to trust us. You have to trust me.
So you're saying that this seed could eliminate the gloom?
It has the right properties, but one is not enough, I'm afraid.
How does it work?
It's no ordinary seed. It's infused with sparks. That's what Rufus told me. Mom invented the technique.
Well, how about we boost it some more? After all, we do have a spark cannon.
Rufus and Mom tried to take the seeds into the dandelion. They wanted to spread them through the gloom pipes, tried to make it inside through one of them.
Well, I'd rather try something that fails than nothing at all. I think I know the place he referred to. I'll show you the way.
Cassius, recharge the cannon. We have some planting to do.
We have some what to do?
Just start recharging and keep Cloud out of action.
My pleasure, Doris. My pleasure.
All right. Now would you help me get to that pipe?
Huh. Well, apparently now they're listening. Oh, it took them a while. Idiots. I cannot believe these fucks. Alright. Alright. Enter the conduit. Okay. I understand why did you keep drilling for sparks when people knew what you did to our crops. Oh. Me neither. Persuaded. Okay, yes. Okay, anyway. Well, now we took down the ship. Well, we didn't really do much, but more like the old idiots who have no idea what they're doing. Let's destroy some. It's like the same, you know, talks like, if you have no idea what it does, let's shoot it down.
Sight sure brings back memories.
You've done it?
As long as my back would let me. A while longer, to be honest. But they shouldn't be here in our world. When Strandville drilled for Weave Rock year after year, the Earth's mantle cracked, and the rifts went all the way down to their domain. And if we don't repair what has been destroyed, our entire world will eventually fall into theirs.
Journal stuff. I think, you know, the game is beautiful and everything has a lot of, you know, small areas where that you can, you know, you can definitely uncover. And it would be even more fun, you know, if it had more impact, you know. Like, maybe it's because, you know, I didn't have much time, but if they decide to, you know, make a second game, who knows, you know, how good the ending's gonna be. I think that's a huge possibility that, you know, they could be doing more of it, right? They maybe expand, like, outer world, you know, islands. Small islands are pretty good looking, so, you know, putting more, you know, more things to do in them would actually make those areas more worth.
Yes, my oldest daughter. We lost her during the war. When the shadow came around, I just knew it was her. You do too, right, Sigrid? You know who has come to you.
I think so. I just couldn't believe it. But it feels like her.
Wait, are you saying that thing is my daughter?
A shadow of your daughter, at least. A body for a soul who needs to make contact.
Yep. That's what I, you know, thought in the beginning. It's like, why would that, you know, shadow being, you know, come to Sigrid, help her, you know, walk on water and swim in it as well without any problems.
This is the vent? This is where Iris...
Uh-huh.
Now you be good, girl. Stay here with Moira. Grandma, no.
Uh,
Now letting Iris see her only child walk right into the jaws of the same monster who killed her. And after that, I already know the inside of the dandelion. But
oh. Huh.
you have your whole life ahead of you. I have already lived most of it mine, and well, my way of thinking hasn't exactly made things better recently now, has it? Yeah, you shut down the one thing that kept things away. Time to make up for that. Oh, okay, we'll see. She'll be alright. How can you be so sure?
Oh.
The two of you are made of the same stuff, are we? Never agree on anything. Talked about you like you were monsters.
Oh.
I guess to her we were. Look, Sigrid, I'm not going to say that. I like your grandmother, but I see that way she looks at you. So afraid of losing you, she's forgotten to enjoy that you're here. Oh, she'd listen to me. I have to go after her. Yeah, we have to. I mean, she's an old woman, alright? How's she gonna be, right? Really, Grandma? Really? Yes, I will take it from you. You don't understand? I can't lose you too. We're getting something important, you know? That after I go in there, I will come back out.
Oh.
Careful, Trip. Yeah, now you listen to me. Jesus. Don't remember that. Careful? Yes, I'll be careful. I'll be careful. No worries. So far, so good. Whoa. How could you drop down here? Alright, the music is picking up. Yeah, we can skip all of it. Like, there's no point in killing enemies which don't give you EXP or anything, so it's like... Let's continue on. The dandelion. Alright, here we are. Okay, there's that thing. I mean, I will call it a sea snake, but it's not really a snake. I don't even know what to call it. A worm? Disgusting ass worm.
Sparks. The dandelion.
Ooh. Almost there about in one of those. Ooh. Hey, dodged that one. I was trying to jump and then pull myself towards those ledges, even though you don't need to do any of them. Okay, let me see. Where do I need to go? Do I have to go this way? Let's see. We are definitely on it. Oh, there, right there. I don't know how I didn't see that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Really? You blocked me? Alright, round 2, alright? This time we won't get stopped. Oh, they're pushing me away, so I have to be careful.
What's happening, Sigrid? Are you inside?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I think I found another way in. I'm coming after you.
Oh shit. Okay, I can probably swerve over there. Yep, right over there. What the hell is this? It's a boss battle.
The dandelion core.
Oh, let's see if it's a boss battle or not. Oh. Looks like it is.
This ain't over. Put you back in the ground you came from.
Whoa. I feel like sometimes Hoover doesn't let you do it.
For you, Mom. Oh, Sparks.
That helped me a lot what I'm doing here, so
More of these parasites. This ain't over. You won't extinguish my spark. Oh, Sparks.
alright, I guess we have to live through that part again. Of course. Straight up nuke mass. Couldn't even react in time for that one.
Oh, you brought friends? Put you back in the ground you came from.
I know I got hit by that.
Put you back in the ground you came from.
Whoa.
You won't extinguish my spark. It's okay. It's okay. Just be glad you're not ophidiophobic.
We're in you place to see, right? They're getting ready to fire soon.
Busy to talk, Grandma.
Just try to hurry. I'm almost there.
Alright, there it is. Well, not that too hard, right? Not too hard. Replace that seed!
It's done.
Gonna become our ally? Now that will be amazing. Ah.
Deep breaths, my darling. Waves are crashing. We are still far from shore. Know that I've got you.
We can hold the breath for a long time.
She's at peace now, don't you think? What's the matter with Anita?
Easy, Doris. Nothing's wrong with her. I just thought it rude to leave an old lady in distress.
I have a feeling that particular lady knows how to take care of herself.
We did it, y'all. We sparkin' did it. Whoa, look at these weeds.
Solid stuff. I've never walked on ground that wasn't rock or sand.
You did well, all of you. Eventually. And without you, my dear girl, we never would have made it.
I saw right away that she was made of the right stuff.
Bravest little pirate there ever was. Isn't she, Doris?
Sigrid, you've done such... Why can't I just do this?
Grandma,
No, I have to do this. When Iris was a kid, John always took care of the mushy stuff. But when he wasn't around anymore and we lost Iris, when it was just you and me, I didn't know how to handle my own feelings, much less yours. I put a roof over your head, fried some herring for dinner, and wiped your nose. But the rest, I just couldn't... I'm so sorry, Shrimpy.
you didn't only feed me. You taught me how to use a wrench, and a hammer, and a blowtorch.
Not sure you can say you've learned to use something when you've almost burned the house down with it a few weeks ago.
You might be right about that.
I guess we'll have to keep practicing. Both that and the mushy stuff.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
So, what do we do now that we won?
This isn't a victory. It's a second chance.
The girl is right. This is where the real work begins. We have ground to walk upon, but we need to learn how to cultivate it without depleting it. The rifts are sealed, but we still have to get rid of the rest of that wretched gloom.
How long will it take to fix this? When will everything be back to normal?
There's no fixed, dear. And I don't think any one of us knows what normal is anymore. It's a lifetime's work. What we end up with, only time can tell.
As long as no new fools come around and start ruining things, I'm sure we can keep things in order.
Untie me, you wretched cretin. I demand to be released.
This
I'm
guy
afraid
did.
I can't do that, sir, but if you just allow me to.
Word from Candle Hill. Seems the plants are growing there too. Apparently, a big stem of some kind has pierced right through the canteen. Get some rest, folks. Then we have work to do.
Wait, that's it? That's Wavetale? Huh. I mean, I guess that was Wavetale, huh? I didn't expect to finish this game this early. I was expecting like a big boss battles and all that, you know, to still come where we can find the mother. But at least, you know, we knew that the shadow was her mother in the end. And, wow. Flowers are blooming and trying to, you know, stop the gloom from spreading. Maybe there's going to be a second game. I still feel like, you know, it's not over. You know, that had a feeling, so hey, yeah, we could have probably played in one sitting, but well, I guess here it is, huh? with this game. Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting that we just finished it in one. Well, we could have done in one sitting, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen, right? But yeah, it was a good game. It was. I would say it's an alright game, right? It's a short game. The artwork is solid. Music is pretty good as well. Combat was alright. You know, it didn't really have much just besides those jumping. You know, normal attacks, jump attacks, stomp attacks, and all that, right? It didn't really have much. You know, just the basic movement and combat. You know, but overall, you know, the story was pretty small, you know, not big, you know, something amazing. But I would still say that it has still a lot of potential for a second game where you can, you know, maybe, you know, expand on the world a bit more, on the gloom. And maybe, just maybe, there's a possibility of maybe finding, you know, very morbid, but finding the mother's body and all that. You know, it could be cool, you know, maybe like, you know, maybe solve the whole gloom thing, maybe just exterminate everything, because at the end it's just, you know, just keep trying to keep the gloom away with the flowers. So you know, for now it will stay as that. We just, you know, kind of, you know, planted the seed, and now the flowers will stop the gloom from, I guess, invading. But I feel like that could be done even more. Maybe if there's going to be a second game, they could expand on that, also on the world a bit more. and everyone, you know, on the shadow as well. I know the shadow, like at the end, you know, just moved along, more like the mother's shadow moved along, but I feel like there's gotta be more, you know. And yeah, maybe, you know, gonna expand on the world a bit more. Would be actually pretty cool. Maybe to bring back, you know, would be cool. There might be a possibility of bringing back the sunken city to the surface. That would be actually pretty cool. But hey, all kinds of ideas you can have for a second game. I mean, they're all here, right? Definitely they need to for the second game. If there's gonna be a second game, could be cool. Like maybe do more in the world. So they have, you know, like explore the world. You can find more stuff. Maybe puzzles that you can solve, or even, you know, upgrade your weapons. Instead, you know, like probably like the first game. Maybe not the first game, more like a small game. I actually don't know anymore. But I feel like, you know, there was definitely a way to just, you know, starting up and then you upgrade. The more you unlock the world and you go exploring and you find items that you can upgrade your weapons with, and then maybe have a small skill tree, like in Ori, right? Like a small skill tree in the beginning. You had like some jumpings and all that, you know, some jump ability that you can do, attacks and all that. Maybe in the second game, you know, they could do all that, right? But hey, this is a pretty solid, you know, small game, short game. If you just don't focus on the side stuff as much as I did, because I felt like, you know, this side stuff was alright, but didn't really enrich, you know, much of the story. So it's like the small characters having small, you know, small stories between them, but not much besides also trying to find the specific items for them or just doing small tasks. Didn't really bring much to the table for me. So but yeah, since, you know, the meat of was the story, right? Trying to push back the gloom and well, serve everything, right? All right, let's skip it. I don't think this. Thank you for playing Wavetale. Yeah, you've entered the free play mode. Free play mode. Yeah. I mean, it's all right to have that now, but I feel like also that we, you know, we have outfits, but you know that's all the currency you can find for the outfits and all that. But you know, I felt like it's not worth it. Not worth checking those things out because I'm the kind of guy who always sticks with the canon outfits and all that. But yeah, but people love to do all that. It's pretty good. But they could also improve on maybe in the second game as well is, you know, the FOV, because of how remove the fisheye effect. You know, I feel like, you know, the curviness of everything is like would make nauseous for some people. I don't have much problem with it. It's just, you know, for me specifically, I think, you know, just removing that aspect could be better. But also maybe like a stylistic choice to make it more feel that you're on the sea, you know. So it's like you're in a bowl, a fish bowl. So yeah. Yeah, I talked about music, art, and everything. Sound, ambience, pretty solid as well. But yeah, it's a pretty good game, pretty alright game. You know, if you want to spend a little bit and well, you want to check out the small stories, definitely here. So yeah, since the gloom is still not completely gone from this world, yeah, definitely. I hope to do a second game of this, so you know, have more to do. And you know, maybe make it more interesting. I still think, you know, there might be more in this game, you know, that they can do. So why the hell not? Make it like a actual hub with people you can talk to, get quests, and maybe, you know, enrich the story and world, the characters, and you know, make it more than a one-time play only, right? So yeah. You know, that's, I guess, my review slash final say on all of it, because I enjoyed it for what it is. And yeah, hope you guys also enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.